Okay, my friend, if you're watching this video, it means that you gave me your email to get access to these proven DM scripts. Now, these DM scripts that you can see on screen right here have been implemented by clients of mine to go from 0 to 100K a month. Or like Zach here, who's only got less than 3K followers, implemented this to go from 0 in his brand new high ticket offer to 32K cash collected in 6 weeks. These same scripts have been used by dating coaches, relationship coaches, mindset coaches, performance coaches. So whatever niche you're in, whether you've got a large following or a small following, if you understand the principles I'm about to take you through, you can use this to run up mega numbers in your business. And the beautiful thing about this system is once you have this, once you have these systems and you get proof of concept, you can scale this shit to the moon. So I implement this with a rather lean team, and I do 20 and 30K cash months consistently on autopilot, and I don't need to go viral. I don't really need to do ads. I don't need to do any really complex marketing. Just implementing this system, I'm able to replicate those numbers every single month. But what's more is clients like the guys you can see on screen right here, like Gene, in 3 weeks went from 0 to 20K cash months. Zach, as I mentioned, 32K cash collected in 6 weeks. Matt Ends from 5K a month to 70K a month. Anton from 0 to 100K a month. So this system works, but you have to work the system. Now let's jump into it real quick and look at the opener, okay? So we call this the Trojan opener because if you're familiar with your Greek history and mythology, the Trojan horse, okay? Inside there was soldiers, right? But the strategy was that they put this horse at the gate to open the gates. And that's what we're doing here. We're just trying to open up the conversation. And how we're doing that is by offering the prospect something of value. Now, these are your rules for the opener. Okay, number one, all marketing is really all about authority. Okay, you got to understand that there is a trust deficit in the modern world in general. In online marketing, there's so many people making claims, so there's this trust deficit. But this is exacerbated if you're doing cold outreach. The very first thing that this prospect is going to think when they get a DM from you is, who the fuck is this guy? Okay, so this is what we're up against. So as a result, what we need to do is leverage authority. And in this cold DM, you're going to see how we do that. Right, here's an example from a performance coach, right? I recently put together a video on how I helped a group of CEOs and founders use scientifically proven methods to achieve a 70% reduction in stress and massive improvements in sleep, focus, and mental clarity. If you're open to it, drop me a thumbs up and I'll send you the video. Okay, so that is what we're going for with this Trojan opener. But what you got to understand is a few things here, right? Never pitch in the open. You're never trying to pitch your actual service. Don't do that, okay? People don't buy in the DMs, right? Conversations lead to conversions. You're just trying to start the conversation. But further to that point, okay, almost on the other side, is that you don't want to hide intent. You don't want to do that either. So you don't want to do any of this like, hey man, nice content, or hey, I saw that you're following other people in the space. I just wanted to connect. Never do that shit. It puts you in that friend zone category at the very start. You don't want to do that. You want to express intent, but make it low commitment. Make it a low commitment offer like the free video. Okay, so that's how we use the Trojan Horse opener to open the conversation. Again, we're not trying to close them in the DMs. That's really all there is when it comes to the opener. It's relatively straightforward. It's relatively simple. Now, you got to make sure that you entered in the correct details here, because what's more important than the open is everything that happens after that. This is really why the clients pay me so much money, is for everything that happens after here. Now, when I work with clients, I build out these scripts and templates. I build out VSLs for them. I build out sales teams for my clients as well. But none of that matters if you can't get calls booked in the calendar. Go ahead, make sure that you actually got access to these DM scripts. So this should be in your inbox by the time you're seeing this point of this video. It should be in your email inbox. So go over to your email, the email that you used right here. Go over to your email and search my name. So search matt@salesscaled.com and you'll see an email from me with a link to this document. Okay, you will be able to use these scripts and the videos that you're going to get access to tailor this to your offer and to your niche. Okay, now one thing to just understand, when you get this done correctly, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have people dropping you that thumbs up. You're going to have people saying, sure. You're going to have some people saying, hey man, I'm open to a discussion. Hey, free training sounds good. Hey man, let's talk sometime. Sure, more thumbs up, okay? So your inbox is going to get flooded with people dropping you that thumbs up, okay? But what's most important is everything that follows after that, okay? So go ahead, go to your email inbox. There's going to be a link to this script, but also a link to a free mini training that takes you through exactly how to tailor this for your offer. Now, one thing, understand that the very first thing a prospect is going to do when they get a cold DM from anybody, right? This is an example of a cold DM that I use. Okay, so the very first thing the prospect is going to do is actually look at your account. They're going to be like, who the fuck is this guy? And they're going to perform this whiff test. So they're going to give you only a few seconds of their time. And they're going to decide whether or not to respond based on what they see on your account. So go ahead to your inbox, get access to these scripts, but you're also going to see an email from me about positioning. Okay, I mentioned earlier that one of the most important principles here is authority. And you've got to be positioned as an authority in order to break through. In order to break through in the inbox, but in order to break through in your marketing and in your sales in general. People will only ever buy from those who they perceive to be an authority. So go ahead, go to your email inbox, get access to this document, these scripts that are worth tens of thousands of dollars when in the right hands. Okay, but also get access to that training all about powerful positioning and how you can stand out in this noisy market, because there is more and more coaches joining the online scene every single day. So the space is getting noisier and noisier. And as a result, it's more important than ever that you can actually stand out from the competition and position yourself as an authority. So go to your email inbox right now. Again, search my name, matt@salesscaled.com. Get access to these proven DM scripts that have worked for all of these clients, right? Again, Anton from 0 to 100K a month, right? Matt Ends from 5K a month to 70K a month. Jesse here in 30 days got to 20K a month implementing this system. We're now scaling it. He has 2 setters. These guys, they're crushing it. They're doing 40 and 50K a month. Same thing for Brian, right? Brian, a social circle coach that you can see right here. Implementing these systems, I also helped him build out his sales team in VSL, is crushing 50K a month, okay? But none of that other stuff, email marketing, doesn't matter, right? Your sales process doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters unless you can get calls booked in the calendar. So go ahead, get access to these scripts and systems, use that, position yourself as an authority, and start getting calls booked with ready to buy prospects, because that one thing is going to change the entire trajectory of your business. So if you're serious about your results in your business, but also in your life, get access and implement this shit now, because this stuff works. The system is proven, but you have to work the system. Okay, so go ahead, get access to that, start implementing it right away. Peace.